You know the one thing that you need, which you didn't think you would need? This little basket here. Let's get into that. This little basket holds all of the things that I need for every pole dance practice. After I got my home pole, I started to practice pole dancing a little bit more often. Now, pole dancing actually requires a lot of other little things aside from the appropriate pole wear and yourself. You need things to clean the pole, grip onto the pole, for your body. I got tired kind of like moving things around the house because the little bits and bobs that you kind of miss or you kind of misplace, and got myself this little basket here. It holds 6 very important items for every pole practice session. The first one, a spray bottle that contains a mixture of alcohol and water, 70% of alcohol and 30% of water into the spray bottle. This will become the cleaning agent for your pole. What you do is you spray this onto a microfiber cloth, which is the second item I have in my basket. Be generous with the spray, and this is how you clean your pole before you get on the pole for every session and in between your moves and your transitions, to make sure that you protect actually also the material of the pole, especially when it comes to brass poles, which is one I have, where markings can be quite easily seen and it can easily stain just because of the way the metal is. The third thing that I have, which is a body spray, it's for grip. Now, especially in the winter times where your skin is a little bit drier and there's not much moisture in the air and the pole is extra cold, therefore extra slippery, a bit of body grip on your body can help you with better grip to prevent you from slipping off the pole. So this is the third item in my basket that I put on just after a warm up whilst I'm cleaning a pole and getting the other things ready, because it takes a while for it to dry off. Now there's various brands online, but the one I use is called Sugar Bay that she's actually a friend of mine that makes these from home. It has a really pleasant smell and easily washes off as well. The fourth thing I have in my basket is the Tight Grip. I use Tight Grip 1 as a base for grippy hands. Tight Grip 1 is for people with more sweaty hands, or they have a tendency to perspire more on their hands and feet. So I use this as my base, which I would then top up with dry hands. So I only apply this once for every session. And then after that, I will just keep using dry hands as I work through my moves and transitions, etc. So this is the fifth item in my bag. And last but not least, I need the little XL key to lock or unlock my pole for static or spinning pole. Now, if you have a studio pole or the newer X pole, they come with a built-in lock, a click and lock, so you don't actually need the XL key anymore. These XL keys are extremely important for home poles because this is also how you take apart the pole to keep it back in its box or in its little carrier, depending on what version you bought. Keep them handy in your box. You might not use them all the time, but hey, it's one place where you know everything is going to be. Obviously, I also do pole practice outside of home, so for that, I have the exact same items, but in just a smaller takeaway bag. The material is one where I can chuck in the wash sometimes because pole grips often leave a bit of residue. So you also want something that you can clean easily or that is not too precious, would be my advice. I actually have a bag of chalk. It's the same ones used by rock climbers or gymnasts, and they're exceptionally good for foot grip things. Don't put these on your hands actually, because they become too dry, and once you coat the pole with it, the pole becomes very slippery. So I only use this on my foot for where the grip on the pole is essential on your foot. I keep them in just Ziploc bags just because it's easier to move it around, but some people buy the rock climbing bags to hold the chalk. Either way, whichever is easiest for you. Thank you for watching. Hope that was something useful for you. If you like some of these tips delivered straight to your inbox, click on the link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe!